Um, I don't even know what time it is. Is it 7 something in the morning? I just woke up. I had a dream and I woke up. It was the strangest dream. Uh, let's see. Yeah, so I'm sure it's not 8 o'clock yet. And I know it's early. I had to go wet my hair and fix it. It was sticking up all over the place, is what I just did. And got me a cup of coffee. Let all you do be done with love. Yeah, sometimes that's a hard thing to do. It is, in a world that we live in. I know it's early, you all. I wouldn't be on here if I didn't wake up all of a sudden. So with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Can you all hear me? Um, I am Lily. I think that's what you say. I am Lily. Is that your name? Yeah, I think I probably need to put my other one glasses on that I've have. Yeah, running bear. I've got a cup of coffee with me. I really do. Mm. Hello. Oh, that's your name. Well, it's nice to meet you. I am Lily. Good afternoon. You hear me loud and clear. I hope you do because I'm on here early for me. I am. I'm on here early for me. But anyway, you all, I had a very strange dream. And I used to have spiritual dreams all the time, like last year and years back. Good morning. Um, Shalom. Hello, Marge. Third eye activated. It's 108 where you're at. Hello in Canada. Well, it's nice to have you all join me. It's good to talk to somebody instead of talking to myself on here, but I would talk to myself. I would. Oh, you're so very welcome. I never know what I'm going to do. I really don't. I know it's going to be something, but I don't ever know what it is. Hello in Poland. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good day. I think we've got enough. So I had this very strange dream, and I was in this present day time where I live right now, and I had to go back to Nevada, to a house where we used to live in Nevada at this period in time. And when I went back there, it was the same house, and I looked around to see if anything changed. A little bit had changed. It was different. The atmosphere was different all around outside. And I had this neighbor who called me on the phone that I had back in the 90s. And she said, could you watch my baby? This is the really weirdest part. Hello in Norway. So if you're tuning in, I had a strange dream. I went back to a place I lived before in the 90s, and I saw a neighbor that I had, a neighbor lady, and she wanted me to watch her baby. And I thought, okay. So when she came over, all there was to the baby was a head. That's it. The baby had only a head. She had the baby, I don't know if it was a male, if it was a female. It had, just imagine a baby's head. There's no legs, no arms, no body to this baby. And then she goes, well, it does go to the bathroom or it excretes. And what came out of its head, its neck area, was clear jelly. That's it. Clear jelly. That's all it was with her baby. And she was an older woman like me. It's like she was my age now, but she had a baby. I knew her kids were already grown up. No, it was not a satanic attack on me. Okay, it wasn't. I didn't feel scared by this at all. It was very strange. It was a baby without a body. It was just a head. This baby could, it had normal movement just like any other person, but it was bodiless. And I remember my children being there, and I thought, that's okay. I can watch the baby. And she stayed for a while. Then after she left, I went outside again and I looked around at the sky. It was very strange looking, some different shades of blue and lines in it. And there were the mountain areas. It was in Henderson, Nevada. But then at Henderson, Nevada, I could see the ocean, is what I saw. I saw the ocean from where I was. In Henderson, I thought, wow, when did that get there? When did the ocean get there? And I remember thinking, I want to fly in the air. So I just started floating in the air. I thought, oh, this is really fun. I was floating in the air. But then I went back in the house, and my son was there. He was a baby at that, all of a sudden. He was a baby. He was in the bathtub. And the other baby was there that only had the head. It was in the toilet. The baby was in the toilet. It was taking its bath in the toilet. And then it had a body all of a sudden, but it was not attached to the head. The body was totally separate from the head. The baby was in the toilet. It was moving around. It could see. It had soap on its head. It was, I guess, playing in the toilet without its body attached. And I took the baby out of the toilet. I put it in the bath water and rinsed it off. But it didn't have a body. All it had was a head, and it had gel substance that came out. That's it. Gel-like substance, clear gel-like substance. That's what it was so strange. It's like this baby was, it didn't have a body anymore. That I went back to where I was, then I came back, and the babies, even that day and age, it was the same house, but it was further in time. And I was still my age. My neighbor was still their age. My children were still their age, except when I went back in the house, I could see the baby in the bath water, and then the baby with the head in the toilet. And then a body all of a sudden appeared, but I guess it was detached from the head, but it could move. It was weird. What got me was the substance that came out of the baby. A gel-like substance, that's all it was. Because the baby in its original form only had a head. That was the baby's, I guess, being born. You had a very vivid dream too. Yeah. Oh, babies' heads and wings with book as a kid? Oh, wow. They represented souls in purgatory? Oh, my goodness. Las Vegas, Nevada. Sun is coming up and the kids are still asleep. It's me time. I think that's wonderful. I used to take my children on bike rides, hook the little thing back up to the back of our bikes, the little, I don't know, little carrier, and we would go riding through the desert paths that were near our house in Nevada. We did a lot of bike riding back then. It was a good place to go bike riding when it wasn't so busy. because there was just a desert all by where we were at. We were on a corner, but now that whole area is built up with houses. Um, um, yeah. Um, you need to start journaling again. Now, the reason I told that dream, because it was strange and the substance that came out of it. Now, you know that they got technology. Well, you've seen it in the movies, the sci-fi movies, where they have these heads, drones. They manufacture humans, androids, with just heads, and then they put bodies to them. That's why I said that. And it's like it was the babies now, is what it was. And then they just give them a body later. Is yeah. And I'm thinking it could represent a generation in our lifetime or our children's lifetime that will not have control of their own self, and they'll just be, yeah, not fully human. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. That's what I gathered from the dream. Just like you said, um, that amniotic fluid, kind of like that. Yeah, I was going to go back to sleep, and I said I can't. I can't get that out of my mind because time had already passed. My children were all grown up. So was my neighbor's children, but she brought over a baby with just a head, no body. I've studied CERN. I've talked about CERN in here too on my YouTube channel with what's going on with CERN. I used to watch it all the time and keep tabs on it. Um, Baycomb, Baycombs, that could be true. I'm going to try to watch what I say on here because there are algorithms. Um, I know other people are having dreams. I've seen them in here, a lot of vivid dreams. Love something. Yeah, that would be an ideal race of beings if you were wanting to create your own race of beings, your own civilization. You would do that if you could not uh, make organic humans like that you could completely control. You would have babies that could grow up. Only a tad bit. Yeah, just a tad bit. Yes, I am Lily, that's right. Well, we know that CERN wants to open up parallel worlds, and things like that. Do all kinds of experiments with plasma, dark matter. I just got a thing. My battery is already, this literally has drained my battery just like that since I've been on here. Just like that. Yeah. I don't have a battery charger up here, I don't think, at all. No, I don't have one up here. That's just my luck. So I won't be on here long at all. I'll be getting off of here since they decided my battery would go as soon as I get on here. Which shouldn't happen, but it did. Yeah, 3 entities came through. They probably did. I'm sure some archons. Yes, we all need to protect ourselves spiritually. We need to be strong on the inside. I totally agree. I've always felt that way. Practically my whole life I felt that way. Because I am a very spiritual person, whether some know it or not, I really am. I'm a spirit in a body. Good guys have control of CERN. Who told you that? Who told you that the good guys have control of CERN? Yasharila in Nevada. Gina, do you believe in God? Is my personal relationship with God now being questioned by others who had their own personal relationship with God? I like Ecclesiastes. That's one of my favorite books, Ecclesiastes and Proverbs. Really, I read them quite often. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. It's just a question. Well, if I'm going to leave you guessing. I really am. I'm going to leave everybody guessing. Whether I believe in God, whether I believe in Jesus, my personal relationship is mine. But you can guess all you want, say all you want about me, think all that you want to think. I'm not even going to go there. I'm not. Yeah. Yeah. The only way they can... You will know them by their fruit, okay? And if you can't turn to that as a measuring tool, you will know them by their fruit. A good tree does not bear bad fruit, and a bad tree does not bear good fruit. It doesn't. But if you are a bad tree, you're not going to bear good fruit, okay? You're not. And you probably aren't going to resonate with people who do bear good fruit. That's how that goes. You really aren't, because you're going to gather around you people like yourself is what you're going to do. Mindy, that's right. But we're on a public forum, and yeah. Yeah. That's exactly right. You would know. So anyhow, that dream, it was a headless baby. It was secreting a gel-like substance. It had no body. Then later in the dream, it had a body, but it was not attached like a normal baby's body. It was separate from its body. It was as if the body, the head, had no body of its own. It could not do what it wanted. Someone else had control over it. It wasn't completely human. is what it was. So with that being said, I am going to go because my battery is going to die. Maybe that's a good thing, you know? Before we get too many trolls on here, that might be a good thing. My phone battery is literally going to die on me. All of a sudden, when I got on here, it only lasted 10 minutes, and then just like that. Have a wonderful rest of your day. You all have a wonderful day too, and thanks